D.J.S, you already know what it is, man. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Let me know what y'all think, man. I'm in the lab. I'm chilling. Tranquil. Finished listening to the WESTSIDE GUNN album again. Give it a good listen. And before I give you my thoughts on it, let me just say this. Quick disclaimer. End of the year, I will have a best of 2023. Albums of 2023. The best of. Right? This is in it. Where it lands, you'll see in a few weeks. Alright? So I'm going to elaborate a little bit more on the album in weeks to come. So as for now, let me just address something real fast and give you my thoughts on the album real quick and give you my grade as well. Alright? Maybe talk about a few of the features and shit like that. Alright? Let me address certain things first. Now, shout out to the boom bap fans. I understand. And as a matter of fact, shout out to WESTSIDE GUNN. Because I do remember seeing a clip with him saying he knew going in that some of us boom bap fans will be the first ones to have something to say about the album as far as dislike. I don't feel the same way as them, but I'm a little bit different. As you can see, I'm a DJ. So I played different forms of music since I was 8 years old. I've been playing music since I was 8. Right? So I was there to hear different forms of hip hop being formed. When it went from boom bap, and then all of a sudden you had from NWA, you had Outkast coming out after that, right? So the West, the South started coming out with their forms of hip hop. Different forms started coming out. You had the PM Dawn, so now we had a whole different sing wave started to come and all that type of shit. I was there for all that. All that. I can still appreciate something that I might not per se prefer for me personally. But that's just me. As a boom bap fan, I can still appreciate and hear certain things within a trap beat, a drill beat, whatever it is, a pop song, whatever. Could have been Nicki Minaj's Moment for Life. There's something in there I can hear that's fire. But that's me. But do I understand where a boom bap fan may be coming from? Slightly. Slightly. What you're saying is pretty much you prefer the album to be all what you would want it to be. And I personally think that would be cool, that'd be fire, that'd be dope, or whatever the case may be. You got everything that you would want. But I'm not mad if an artist decides to make something for another set of fans as well. Alright? Now, I remember him saying something along the lines of maybe that's where he was or whatever the case may be. And you know, he records overseas or whatever the case may be. I say that to say this. Where an artist may be in the moment, that may be what translates or what comes out in the music. Or maybe he just may feel like, you know what? I want to make something for the trap fans as well. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. If that's a part of his brand growth or whatever the case may be on a business standpoint, I'm not mad at that as well. I say that to say I understand where a boom bap fan is coming from, but understand that he's still an artist. And there's nothing wrong with an artist being able to, I don't care if he tried to bring back hip house on some Jungle Brothers, I'll house you shit. You and my cut now shit. I don't give a fuck. If there's beauty in it and there's art in it and it sounds good or whatever the case may be, I'm not mad at it. So that's just to address the boom bap fans. I get where they're coming from, but y'all can't expect this nigga to just keep making just one specific sound and 25, 20 joints of just that. It could, but you can't be mad either if you try to incorporate other sounds sonically within hip hop. Even if you try to bring some R&B into this shit. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? It's an album, nigga. To me personally, I felt like he gave a good balanced album. It's a balance. You gotta appreciate the balance. We've been screaming for balance on the radio. What's wrong with having a balanced album? That's just my opinion. I thought it was a balanced album. Because I know obviously the songs they're probably talking about, Steve and Johnny, Mr. Everything, songs like that are more trap soundy, are the ones they're going to have an issue with. I don't personally. I hear something good in all of them. That's just me personally. Just try to appreciate an artist and growth and trying to make other sounds as opposed to just staying one particular way. Because you're still going to get what you wanted anyway. That's the thing that befuddles me. Y'all complaining while he still gave you what you wanted. You still got nice, hard boom bap joints on it. Like, they're fire. They're fire. Babylon Biz and all that, all those joints are fire. But we'll go through that end of the year, right? There's shit on there, man. There's some shit on there. Now let me give you my thoughts on the album itself, like how I'm there right now. The album itself, dope. Quick thoughts. I'm going to go more in depth, as I said, in the weeks to come. This album is overall dope. As I said, it's a balanced album. I'm not mad at the balance. I'm not mad at you get some cinematic shit. You got the boom bap shit, some drill shit for the some trap shit for the trap niggas and shit like that. This is a good album. It's a nice balanced album. The production is fire. Overall, even the trap beats for what they are, they sound good. The boom bap beats are supposed to be what they are. Shout out to Conductor. You already know what it is. Duck be going crazy. Duck be going crazy. That joint, anyway, we'll get to it, man. But anyways, dope album overall. Dope balanced project. Production's fire. He's wildin'. The features. Dope features. Shout out to Ty Dolla $ign. Shout out to Rick Ross, Jeezy. Everybody who was on it, from DJ Holiday to DJ Drama. Everybody who did something on this album. Shout out to them. But for me personally, I gotta say this. Shout out to the MVP right now when it comes to the features on almost with a lot of stuff when it comes to West. Shout out to Stove God. Salute to Stove God. Stove Hook God, we're gonna call him. The Hook God. I feel like his hooks and his bars and everything, verses and everything on this album, extra fire. Extra fire. House of Glory, all that shit, he was spitting. I like the way he changed his cadence a little bit and the way he put a little bit of sing style into his verse. Dope. Fire. Stove God is talented. He is a gifted nigga. Very talented. Matter of fact, you know what it reminds me of? Y'all think y'all feel the same thing too. Pause. I feel like he's similar to Max B. Like he can rap, give you the sing style, give you the hooks, and he's fire with bars too. Shout out to Stove God, man. That's just in my opinion. I see not the similarity in the styles, but in the talent. Similar in the talent. Not sound, nothing like that, but the talent-wise. Someone who can actually do hooks and can rap. This, that, you know what I mean? Give a little bit of sing style, whatever, to it too. Harmonize with it, if you want to call it that. Fire. But shout out to the album overall. Dope album. How I graded the album? I graded it exactly what you see here. 3 out of 4 albums. 3 classic albums out of 4. Rest in peace to Guru. Shout out to Primo. Shout out to Primo again. Shout out to Cool G Rap, the GOAT. In my opinion, the greatest of all time. Fire. From the day you heard him, he's fire now. That man can spit. And shout out to Earth, Wind, and Fire. Classic groups of all time in soul music, R&B music. But that's what I called it. 3 albums out of 4. That's a good album. That's a very fire album. It's a very dope album. Do I think Hermes was a little bit stronger last year? A little bit. Science Class and BDP and all that shit was fucking retarded. But this album is close to. Very close to a dope album. One of the top albums of the year, which I'm going to revisit in several weeks. Y'all will see me back again with a list talking about the songs and where I compared it to other albums that had dropped. Even though it's a slow year. It has been a slow year. Personally, I don't think there's a plethora of fire albums out there. But even when there was the year before, West won to me anyway, so it didn't matter. With that being said, dope album. 3 out of 4 albums. Definitely close to a classic. Dope album. I like everything. All right, I can appreciate a lot of the stuff that he put in there. I'm not mad at the trap beats. As a matter of fact, some of them actually sound pretty good. The instruments that are within and the way that they're built, dope. Dope. Some of them are hard. Shout out to Ty Dolla $ign, Rick Ross, everybody who was a part of the album. Butch, Khan, everybody was on there. Shout out to Rome Streets too, man. Shout out to Rome Streets. That nigga can rap his fucking ass off. He fired. Anytime I see Stove, Rome, and West on the track, I'm clicking. Instantly. Instantly. Those three on the track is magic to me. But anyway, that's just my opinion. Dope album. Subscribe, like, comment, share, let me know what y'all think. I'll see y'all back in several weeks. Top albums of the year. And this is one of them. It's number one though. We're going to see. Subscribe, like, comment, share, let me know what y'all think. Alright? My fault. 1.